Wostmann finished a 2-week training block at Crystal Springs in Mpumalanga this past weekend, and both she and coach Lindsey Parry are confident of being the first across the finish line at Kings Park Stadium in Durban on the 29th of May. Wostmann is the odds-on favourite to win the 2016 Comrades after making history in 2015 by winning both the Two Oceans and the Comrades Marathon, and then making further history by winning the Two Oceans Marathon again this year. Let's take a look at how an elite athlete prepares for the granddaddy of all ultra marathons.
The 60k long run is, I think, the biggest, most important run in the build-up to Comrades. For the main reason is, I think, the confidence booster. If you can do the 60k, you've at a certain pace, you know that you're feeling good and that you're going to be comfortable to hopefully do another 30k's on Comrades Day. So what we try to do is simulate what the Comrades route is going to be. So last year we did a run from Sabi up towards Graskop, simulating the up run, and this year we ran from Graskop down to Sabi. Now, like given Comrades, even though it's a down run, you're still climbing 1,400 meters in that down run. So we also have a very hilly route that we take, and the first 20 k's of the route is very undulating with a lot of climbing to simulate the beginning of Comrades. And in total, I think we've climbed over 1,000 meters in our down run. So the loss in altitude was about 1,400, but we still climbed 1,000 meters. So it's a very good simulation for what Comrades is actually like. The group, I think, was very nice for the long run. Most of the training I did do by myself, though. I stayed in Crystal Springs alone, and I did most of my runs alone, which isn't ideal. It would be much easier to have people to go and run with. So hopefully next year I can get a group together and do a bit of a group training camp, which would be a lot more fun. The long run was a lot easier just having people around, because you could spend the first 40k's talking, having a few laughs, and then it starts to get tough. But luckily for us, Lindsey Parry came in with fresh legs at 40k's, so you could keep the conversation going for the next 20k's.
Carolina's up to 3 in the morning roasting off in a light olive oil and oregano.
And he really helped me quite a bit at about 50k's when I started getting a bit tired, just to tell some stories and share some jokes and make it a little bit more fun. I think that from the end of the up run, I started thinking in terms of downhill running. And the previous year, I was thinking in terms of uphill running. So for the up run, every uphill I go up, I think about pushing myself on the uphill. Whereas on the down run, I'm less concerned about my uphill running, and I'm more focused on pushing myself a little bit on the downhills. And I think that does contribute to just making the legs more prepared and a little bit stronger for the down run or for the up run. So the whole mental set, the whole way through, the mindset is to prepare for that type of a race. And in addition to that, there's a bit, the strength work is slightly different as well for the down run. So we do a lot more eccentric work to just prepare the quads and the muscles to handle that pounding and that impact on the down run. So hopefully they don't get too tired towards the end.